Hey everyone, this is Spirit coming at you with another Axis GBA battle. So today we have myself, Aspira, versus Guy, and you'll see that this battle is a little strung out. As you guys can see from the timeline, it's a very long battle. So let's get it started. So he sends out his Hippowdon, my bad, and I send out my Galvantula. I obviously want to go off, get that sticky web down on. And he sets up his Sandstream. So I go off, get the sticky web, make sure that I got that speed throughout the whole battle. And he goes off, hits me with an Earthquake. And unfortunately at this point, the Sandstorm hits my Galvantula and I'm out. Either way, it doesn't matter. Sticky web's out, it's done its job. Here I send out Breloom, trying to outspeed his Hippowdon, hit him with a nice little Seed Bomb. Predicting the switch, I go for a Leech Seed. Prepare myself for whatever's to come. Get some of that recovery. Sandstorm at this point isn't really doing much harm to me. And I'm looking good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. So I go off and I switch out into my Cloyster. Not used to using Cloyster, so I'm going off and testing out different sets with him. He uses this time to set up for Stealth Rocks. Not too bad on my team. I've got a lot of fighting types. I got a lot of Pokemon. They'll do minimal damage at best. So here we go. We got that Leech Seed recovery. Make sure my Cloyster is nice and live. And here I go off and set up with the Shell Smash. Go off, make myself boosted speed, attack, SPA. And I got the White Herb. So get away with all those negative stat downs, but in the end doesn't really matter because he shoots me off with a Whirlwind. That's a pain in the ass. So here's my Breloom back again, and gets hit by a bit of that Sandstorm. Obviously trying to get off some of that Stealth Rock damage. Won't do much either way. Also with my Leech Seed being there, my Breloom ain't taking shit. So here I'm figuring, screw it, if that's the technique he's going to keep on going with it, I'm going to go off, see if I can, what a Match Punch will do to him. Gets him off with a crit, not too bad, hits up with a Roost, and then the Sandstorm comes down. So at this point I see it as being an appropriate time to go off and switch to my T-Tar. His Skarmory realistically not going to be able to do much to it, which gives me perfect opportunity to set up. Obviously, he goes for Drill Peck, trying to take out my Breloom, see if I'd go for another Mach Punch or anything of the sort. Here we go. Recovery from Leech Seed, minimalizes all that low damage. Basically, nothing happened. And he decides to go off and switch his Skarmory. Predicting that, I go for the Pursuit. And it's not a KO, but knocks off some nice damage on there. And it's going to make that Skarmory have to be real smart about when it switches in. So here comes Hippowdon. I'm not dumb. I could stay in. I know my Tyranitar is bulky. But Tyranitar has been my big comeback mon for the last few battles. So I want to keep him back. And here comes Espeon. Espeon I know can take a hit, and for the survivability of my team, simply because a lot of my mons are very fragile, I go up, set up Reflect, and basically I'm just gonna go for those screens. He sets off with a Rock Slide, ends up surviving it, survive the Sandstorm, meaning that I do get the setup on the dual screens. So here we go. I'm nice and set up. He goes for the Slack Off. Smart move. Well, either way, it doesn't change anything because Espeon gets buffeted by that Sandstorm. And at this point, I'm liking where I'm set up. I think being faster and being nice and powerful, Cloyster and Icicle Spear are going to be able to take out this Hippowdon. Unfortunately, that's, apparently not. I damage calculated that really terribly, and so it takes a lot of damage from that, but he's not downed, And he hits me off with a rock slide. Thank God for screens, and thank God for Cloister's typing. It doesn't actually go off and destroy me. So screw it. Let's go again. I go for the Icicle Spear, and that's bye-bye Hippowdon. I'm liking where I'm standing right now. Cloister is a mad threat, and not one of my first picks in the draft, but definitely one I'm very happy for choosing. It's helped me throughout lots of battles. And here we go. I'm a bit dumb, because I go for Rock Blast. I don't know. In my head, it just sounded like a good idea initially. And thank God for the crits I got to actually help me take out this Skarmory, because I really should have gone with Icicle Spear. That was a dumb one on me. And thank the RNG gods, because I would not be in the stance I'm in right now if it wasn't for that. So, anyways, here comes Greninja, and this thing's fast, man. Like, it took Sticky Web, and it still outsped me. So here comes, uses Dark Pulse, hits me with a crit. I don't think I would have downed if it wasn't for that crit, but either way, that's okay. Cloister did its job, took out some Fearful Mons, and here we go. I got my Breloom, and I'm going for the Mach Punch. Gonna take advantage of that Dark type switch, and that's it for Greninja. Looks like Expert Belt was a good idea, eh? Anyway, so here comes this Clefable, man. And let me talk to you about Clefable. Clefable is a threat and a half. So first off, it's got its ability, can't be poisoned, even if it is, doesn't do anything. And it's just, so I go for the paralysis, see if I can get anything happening. Unaware of its ability, I go for Leech Seed, and obviously it does nothing. And here goes, this Clefable just goes off and sets up on me. Hits up that defense, special defense. I don't know what to do at this point. I really don't have anything to counter this. I went into this battle really blind. So, I mean, this is gonna... It's got a berry, it goes off, it heals itself, and this, unless I'm lucky, it seems to be like it's gonna take a very long time to get going. So here goes this Clefable, hits off another Cosmic Power, and I go for the switch. I'm thinking, maybe my Klefki at this point will be able to go for a Swagger, and maybe go for, I don't know, be able to hit it, Clefable hit itself, hurt itself, anything at this point, because I really don't have anything. Yeah, so I get it confused, luckily, and here it goes, and it does hit himself, and at this point, I see the damage that it does, and I'm just sitting back, thinking to myself, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Try to go for a foul play. At this point, I'm panicking. I'm just hitting up all my resources, trying to see what I can do. And there really isn't anything. He goes off, sets up more goddamn Cosmic Power. Oh my god, I hate Clefable. So he's basically sitting here making my life actual hell. You go off, use Draining Kiss, see if that's going to do anything. Nope. And now the confusion's gone, and he goes off and sets up on me even more. So at this point, this Clefable's untouchable. I apologize to you guys out there. At this point, I should have just, maybe just taken out my losses and just, I don't know, call it quits. So this is going to be a lot of back and forth between Cosmic Power. At some point, he's going to use Stored Power. And basically, it's just us hitting each other back and forth. At this point, I'm like, screw it. Let's see, what I can do. Maybe if I set up myself, it'll be able to help a bit. So I sent out my T-Tar. And Sandstream kicks in. And he goes up and he hits himself. Yay, it stalls, but realistically, in the big grand scheme of things, doesn't help anything. I go for a D-Dance. And at this point, I am setting up and hoping for... I'm just praying that I get a crit at some point. Hits himself with the confusion, allows me to go on for a little bit longer. And I got a bit greedy. I'm not gonna lie, I get really greedy when it comes to Dragon Dances. So I go off, set myself up with another Dragon Dance, and luckily Clefable keeps hitting himself. RNG is smiling at me right now. It's praying, and here I go and I try and hit it off with an Earthquake. Try and hurt it as much as I can. does the most damage I've been able to do to this Clefable the whole battle. So he misplays, uses stored power, doesn't realize that, or probably forgot that it doesn't actually hurt me. And here we go, he's down. And this thing has fucking Moonlight, man. So here he goes, he's regenerating health. I thought I was going to get really lucky. It turns out I didn't, so I'm thinking, screw it. Let's be greedy here. And just stat up some more, see if I can get some real good hit on him. He goes off, uses Moonlight. He's just recovering all kinds of damage. God, this thing. Either way. So here we go. Clefable's back at almost full health. The thing's unkillable, so I'm going for more D-dances. See if I just can't. I don't know. At this point, I'm just really trying anything. Get the Parahacks. So I'm sustaining myself. I'm living to the best of my abilities. And I just keep trying to boost, see if I can't. And here comes the wild card I wasn't expecting. I didn't think he'd have Moonblast on him. So it hits me really goddamn hard. And here I go for an Earthquake. I realize, screw it. Now that he's got that, it's going to be very scary. And it does a very well amount of damage. But no Parahacks. RNG is not smiling at me at this point. And there goes my Tyranitar. So I'm crying. Like, I'm sitting here crying at this point. Here comes out Klefki. I'm going to hit Swagger. See if I can't get more of that, more stall for whatever reason. Because, you know, paralysis was going to hurt him so much. But, anyways, he goes off, hits himself. And that's been the story so far, a lot of back and forth. I go for foul play. I don't know. I got enough swagger built up. His attack's real up high. Doesn't matter because his defense is just as high, so he takes up nothing as far as damage goes. And here comes stored power. I'm very surprised about how much Klefki took right there. And here comes a Citrus Berry, and, well, you know, this just makes the game that much longer. Go off, foul play, maybe I get lucky, hit a crit. At this point, it's really irrelevant. This thing is gonna, it goes for a Moonlight, recovers itself. You see, this is why I apologize to you guys. This is a really strung out battle. A lot of recovery, a lot of mons that don't really hurt each other. So I go for another foul play. At this point, there really isn't much I can do. And he goes for stored power, snaps out of that confusion, hits me real hard, and lo and behold, 1 HP. So this battle really doesn't want to conclude. No matter how hard both of us are trying, hell, at this point, I've accepted the fact that the battle is gone and that there's no hope for me. But, screw it. I'm a bit of an asshole. I try and stall out the best as I can. So he hits himself with confusion. I go off for a Draining Kiss. See whatever little HP I can recover for myself, even though at this point it really doesn't matter. And that's basically how it's been the whole battle. He hits himself again with the confusion. I go for another Draining Kiss. Why the hell not? Here I am sitting at 16 HP. Hey, watch out. Watch out, guys. Doesn't matter. Hits me off with a stored power. At this point, I got my Breloom left. He's got I don't even know. I think he has 3 mons left. I'm getting my ass kicked royally. So here's my Breloom. I'm like, okay, screw it. Might as well go balls out. At this point, I figure a crit will do it. A crit will do it. It'll hurt him just enough. I don't get it. I think he does hit himself with the confusion again. So, I mean, at this point, stall is great. And I hit him with another Seed Bomb, and I get the crit. And at this point, I'm praying. And no, it does not kill this Clefable. There's nothing I can do to this thing. So he goes off, hits me with stored power. At this point, there's nothing I can do. Down goes my Breloom. And that's it. Taigai takes the game. Very strung out battle. I got my ass destroyed. And I just really misprepared. Either way, thanks for joining us here at Axis GBA. And please come back for more Axis GBA battles.